Hey everyone, and how's it going? Sourish Gnu here, and in this video I will be doing a breakdown analysis on the latest Pikmin 4 trailer. In this video I am going to be breaking down all the small and large Easter eggs you may have missed while watching the trailer. So with that out of the way, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's begin. The start of the trailer starts off with us in space. This seems to be the intro for the game, very similar to its predecessors. As the space pod lands in, we can see the main setting of the trailer takes place in the backyard of a seemingly abandoned house. A new bird enemy is shown off as it seems to be an offspring of a common Pikmin enemy in the series, the burrowing snagret. Not looking forward to facing that since it seems like it's going to be a pain. The next few shots show a new playable character, a redesigned onion, a fixed camera angle, and much more. In one shot, a wall is destroyed, and for a few seconds you can see what seems to be diamonds that pop out once destroyed. Now, it's hard to tell if any other unrelated items might appear once destroying something from a wall in particular, or if it will only be diamonds from time to time. It's like a rare chance, or just that happens every now and then that it might happen. It's also shown for a split second that you can indeed interact with said diamonds, so wonder what that would be used for. Maybe it's a currency? Only time will tell. Moving on, we can see the return of some classic Pikmin enemies, and from the looks of things, you can just barely see that it keeps track of how many Pikmin are on said enemy, making keeping track of how many Pikmin are currently being used to battle enemy much easier to handle. We can also see some Pikmin pulling out a plant from a large area, and that's pretty cool, showing that there's going to be some other objectives to make clear of some lands that you may not be able to pass by before, but now you have Pikmin, it makes it easier for you to explore, and that's going to be very cool. Let's move on. Something that I think surprised a lot of people was the fact they revealed you can now climb walls? I'm assuming only certain walls allow you to do this, since before it is shown you can climb them. It seems you have to piece back together that portion of said wall, as it is shown in the trailer for just a split few seconds. To me, it makes the most sense, but only time will tell. Oh, we'll see. It seems like there's a requirement to actually climbing a wall, but it's very cool you can do that, and I'm super excited to try it out. Also, a brand new enemy is shown for a split few seconds, and it looks very weird and strange. Since there's no name for it as I'm recording this audio footage, I am going to call it Sniffers. It's a very weird name, but it's also a very weird looking enemy, so enough said. Another fascinating detail is that instead of collecting fruit, like in Pikmin 3, we are collecting random items once again. A nod to the game and what started this franchise, Pikmin 1, and a bit of a nod to Pikmin 2 too. Interesting, maybe we'll see the return of fruit, but it seems that items are going to be your way of 100%ing the game. Another highlight of this trailer is the introduction of Ice Pikmin, and man, they are so adorable. Although they seem to be a reskin of the Rock Pikmin, I'll let it slide for now, Nintendo, since what they can do is very, very interesting. A shot of them is shown in action, and it seems their power is almost if not similar to the Ultra Bitter Spray from Pikmin 2. In Pikmin 2, if you had one on you, using it on an enemy would temporarily stun them in place. The Ice Pikmin do the same as it seems, temporarily I'm assuming, and it seems to work if an Ice Pikmin is eaten by an enemy, unfortunately. Oh, those poor little guys. Also in the trailer, it seems that they are resilient to drowning, and then if enough of them are thrown on a lake, let's say for example, they can freeze the water, allowing you, the captain, and your precious Pikmin to carry on with your adventure. Presumably there is most likely a time limit for how long this effect lasts for, foreseeing that if it were permanent, this would cause you to lose some ice Pikmin obviously, and a permanent frozen lake that would never reverse back. Yikes, I hope it's not that one. But a very cool concept. Another highlight from the trailer is a dog? Yes, this caught me off guard, but it is a welcome surprise for sure. It seems its purpose for the game is to act as a way of getting past certain obstacles or using said dog to get past certain obstacles that are just too hard for your Pikmin to manage. So having a dog take care of it for you, yeah, that's pretty nice. Very cool addition. A quick shot shows 4 captains rather than 1, 2, or 3 actually in one place. That's pretty cool, and I assume that you can play and control all 4 of them too. Man, only time will tell, but if that's the case, that just feels good. Pikmin 1 with 1 captain, Pikmin 2 with 2 captains, Pikmin 3 with 3, Pikmin 4 with 4. That'd be the icing on the cake. Please let that be a reality, and I think it is, so that's really cool if it is. The dog goes by the name of Ochi. Oh, it's so cute, and a unique name for a space dog. I hope I'm saying that right. I took some time of practicing saying the name right. I think that's how you say it. If it's not, let me know in the comments, obviously. I want to obviously give respect to it and say it the right way. But, very cute dog name.
Oh, wow!
A very interesting detail is the fact that Ochi, the dog, can potentially sniff out things or maybe even items for you. Like for example in the trailer, Ochi sniffs out a castaway apparently, and said castaway seems to awfully resemble Louie, a resident from the planet Hocketate, the same planet where Olimar, let me remind you, is from, and the very, very comedic funny president, Mr. President. So, if this is Louis, speculation time, then maybe Olimar is with him too. And they both somehow got trapped on Earth once again, and they are in desperate needs of assistance. A bit of a stretch, but if they're gonna do that, bring the president along. Maybe the president is with them too. That's just a stretch. It'd be very cool to see him shine in the spotlight once more. Make it happen, Nintendo. The last minute of the trailer does show and indicate that caves have returned and they brought along some new nasty foes and old returning foes. This is really huge and this is awesome. Probably the most hype I've been for Pikmin in a very long time. At least for a while, ever since Pikmin 3 was announced. But man, this is so cool. Just watch the rest of it, and you'll see why I think it's so cool. And also, if you play Pikmin 2, then you would know. In the next few shots, it seems there's a new form of the infamous enemy beady longlegs, a common enemy found in the Pikmin series, and the return of Empress Bulblax? Does this mean we will see the scariest enemy, in my opinion, the water wraith, return? Well, anything, in my humble opinion, can be possible if caves have returned. This is big. Another small detail that is hard to spot is it seems the new cave system will have some layers to it when it comes to their structure, meaning there will be more levels to explore. As the trailer concludes, we can see the first captain of the trailer ascending into her space pod and making her way back into space once more. What's interesting and weird is the other three captains stay behind. A bit odd too, since we see that they have a spaceship with them. Maybe it's damaged, similar to how it was with Olimar and Louie and Alf, Brittany, and Charlie from Pikmin's 1 through 3. We'll have to find out, but these next few seconds maybe does have a reasoning to why they stay behind, but let's find out. The last few seconds of the trailer does show that a potentially playable night mode might be present in Pikmin 4. From the looks of it, it seems that this indeed is most likely the case, since it seems you can collect some star bits of sorts. Now, this can be interpreted in a few ways. If you want to hear a fun one, then these star bits awfully resemble the ones that are commonly found in the popular Mario series, Super Mario Galaxy. A bit of a stretch, but it does have some resemblance. Lastly, we see a normal Bulborb change its eye color and they become pure red as it immediately locks into presumably something as it walks towards the camera, ending the trailer for Pikmin 4. And whoo man, that was a good trailer. Very hyped and excited for this game. Now, if you couldn't tell by now, I am super excited for this title and I cannot wait to watch, play 100%, find all the Easter eggs for the game, and to record for you guys and gals. I will most likely do a Pikmin 3 Deluxe playthrough ahead of time to spark some hype before the arrival of Pikmin 4. And that concludes the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you learned something new from this breakdown of the Pikmin 4 Nintendo Direct February 8th, 2023 trailer. Leave a comment if I missed something, or it could be anything else. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, or night. Have a good one, and see you in my next video. Cheers!